Howdy guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Makayla and today we're just spending a full cozy bookish day together. I woke up early and finished all of my classwork and quizzes that I needed to get done today. So it is currently 10:45 and we have the rest of the day to just hang out and do whatever we please because my only class today is my wine tasting class later tonight, and I might include it in this vlog because I haven't really shown it at all, but it is so much fun. So that is my only class for today. So we have the rest of the day to just do fun bookish things. We're gonna go book shopping. We are gonna do my reading journal. And just a lot of fun stuff. So come along with me and let's spend a full bookish day together. Okay, so the first thing I think we're gonna do, I actually need to run to Goodwill because I'm donating a bunch of stuff. So we're gonna go drop those off, and then I'm just gonna check the book section inside Goodwill, see if they have anything, because sometimes I found really good stuff at that Goodwill. And then I'm gonna run to Hobby Lobby and get some craft stuff. One of the things that I'm planning on getting is book related. We're not gonna do it in this video, but I will still show you whatever I get. And then if I don't find any books, I might run into Barnes & Noble, probably just to look around. I don't really want to buy too many books, but we will just see. And then we're gonna come back and hang out. So let's first go to Goodwill. I am at Hobby Lobby because Goodwill was a bust, but I'm not finding the little acrylic blank things to make bookmarks that I saw on TikTok, and I have looked everywhere. I cannot find them, so I think we're about to move on to Barnes & Noble. I did pick this up. I don't know if I'm gonna get it because it's $30. We shall see. I didn't know Kale Walther's new book was out yet. I don't think I'm gonna get it though. It just didn't sound very interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little haul of everything that I got. So I did only get one book, and that is Loathe to Love You by Ali Hazelwood. This is a collection of STEM novellas from her, which I absolutely love Ali Hazelwood. I love her STEM romances so much. The only one that I have not read yet is Check and Mate, but I've read all of the other books that she has released other than this one. So I picked this up, and I was going to get the Let Them Theory, but I just could not justify spending $30 on it. So I did not pick that up. I might end up listening to the audiobook of it or something like that, but I just couldn't justify spending the $30 on that book. But from Hobby Lobby, I couldn't find what I was wanting to get. I don't know if anyone has seen on TikTok where you get like the blank acrylic like bookmark things, and you can either put like stickers on them. I was going to paint them, but I could not find them anywhere in the store, so I just gave up. But I did get stuff for sewing, so I got these cute little fabrics. These are just like pre-cut little fabric squares, but I thought the pastels were so cute. And then I got ribbon. I'm planning on sewing like a book/Kindle sleeve as well as like a laptop sleeve and stuff, so that is why I got these. But that is just a different craft that's not going to be included in this video, but I am going to be making a video where I'm going to be like doing a bunch of crafty stuff. But that is the haul of what I got. Our next little cozy reading day task, I think we're gonna fill out my reading journal and stamp my little books with my little embosser. And I'm currently listening to the audiobook of The Four Winds by Kristen Hanna, so that is what I'm gonna be doing while I'm doing this. I'm also going to take my dog on a walk at some point, so we're going to be having a good amount of audiobook listening time, and I'm so excited. So let's jump right into it. had to do my January and February spread because I didn't have my book prints for January when I went to do it last month. So I did it 2 months, and then I just filled in my like little monthly reading tracker and stuff like that. So very fun. My reading journal, I've been like off and on whether I was going to continue doing it, but it's just so fun to like look at, and it's really easy to like reference what books I read when I do that. So very fun. And then I finished stamping all of my books as well. I had like a stack of them that I haven't stamped. I wait to stamp my books like with the embosser until after I read them. So all of the books on my physical TBR cart I haven't stamped yet, and it's just like a little reward that I stamp them before I put them on my actual bookshelves that I actually read. So very fun. And now I think I'm just gonna go take my dog on a little walk because we have wine tasting this afternoon. So I have to give him his dinner a little bit earlier than I usually do. So I'm gonna take him on a walk so that he still has enough time to have like at least an hour from when we get back from the walk before I actually give him his dinner. That's just because he is a large dog, so he's prone to bloat and stuff like that. But this has been so much fun. My audiobook update, I only have 4 hours and 49 minutes left. I'm 69% the way done. And this audiobook is really, really good. I think Kristen Hanna, her books lend really well to listening to them on audiobooks, because I also listened to The Nightingale like partly when I was driving, but I did read most of The Nightingale. But I'm really enjoying this. This is kind of about like the Great Depression, about farmers and stuff, and I am enjoying it. So this has just been a fun little afternoon. I just love doing bookish things. So once I get back, I will probably sit down and like read a physical book until I actually have to leave. So let's go take Orzo on a little walk. We are back from our walk. Orzo is a little tired boy, but he had a great time. And now I'm gonna sit here and film some like short form content for like my YouTube shorts and then also TikTok, because I'm trying to like grow my channel, and I know a lot of people say doing short form can help that. So I'm gonna film 2 videos, and then we're gonna sit and just actually read after that. I have about a half hour before I need to leave to go to my wine tasting class, so I thought we would just go over what I'm currently reading. So I have been reading Rebel Witch by Kristen Cicerelli. I picked this up last night, so I've barely started it. I think I'm only on page 26. But I'm gonna be honest, I loved Heartless Hunter when I read it in December, but I am just not really getting into this one. I don't know if I'm just not necessarily in a fantasy mood, but I cannot get hooked into this. I know it's really early on in the book, but I quite frankly just don't really feel like I want to read this. So I think I'm gonna pick up the book that I bought today, Loath to Love You. I think just 3 short little STEM novellas is gonna be perfect, because I do kind of want to read a romance right now, and I only have 2 romances on my TBR cart, my actual physical TBR, but I think doing the little novellas is going to be perfect. So I think I'm going to pick this up just because, since I'm also reading The Four Winds, that is like a really like kind of deep and dark book because it's talking about the Great Depression. So I think I just want a fun little light romance to read on top of that. I'm just not really in the mood for fantasy right now, which is kind of crazy because I've been on a fantasy kick for a while. So I think I'm going to set this one down and we're going to pick this one up, and then I'm going to take you guys with to my wine tasting class. We are on the way to wine tasting. It is very, very windy.
The original meaning of this word in 1960s is the And so what happens is some of the aroma compounds will change forms, and the wine will often have, it'll lose.
I'm back from wine tasting. It was such a fun time. They gave us Mardi Gras beads, and we got cheesecake and cheese to try with our wines today, which was super fun. We've never gotten food to pair with the wines before, but we tried 2 Rieslings, a port, and I can't remember what the 4th one was. I liked the 2 Rieslings, especially with the food that they told us to pair it with. Like, one of the Rieslings wasn't as sweet and we paired it with goat cheese, and then the other Riesling was really sweet and we paired it with cheesecake, and it was so delicious. And I'm glad that I got that little experience. And then they just taught us more like how to properly pair wines with different types of foods and all of that type of stuff. But I did not like the second 2 wines that we tasted. They were not good in my opinion. I do not like dry wine. That is I like really sweet wine, so I just wasn't a fan of the other two that we had. But wine tasting is so much fun. You have to be 21 to be in the class, but we just try 4 wines every single week, and the lecture is always really fun too. The professor is super fun. Like, they toss out Mardi Gras beats to us because it was Mardi Gras, and it's just a fun time. So now I'm back. I'm gonna take Orzo out to go to the restroom and all of that stuff. Then I'm gonna take a shower, and we're gonna read in bed for the rest of the night. It is currently 7:30, so we have a little bit of wind down time that we get to read in bed. So let's do it.